Souls Cross. It's another Sunday, same station, same people. Barnabas na wande na omule karangoni yango yo. Barnabas na ole. Barnabas nere my director fundi wangu wa mitambo. There are other boys here. It's another Sunday that we are here together. Biamana soko tuligerelia sebali motegareta. Ndega tanga ni kigima. We have started another new month, June 2nd, 2024. Akaradona kuligerelia wiki yaadile. Wanendua serikali tegoro madaraka day since Kenya got independence is around 60 plus years. President ya kwa na tegoro yendagira. Dana nya tani sa urute mbura kanga kende ngia beta na urute fertilizer. Awale mibeja en konyora mole a bonus. Weda wangina wakana kolera bagaka. Mosa ko jinyora. Mosire ko jia Marole simo sire ko. Kirende Wada tena ane mesine jaja ke koru bonus ne vinde. Na karo kolgelia embrango na gotuere. Wana ne skuru wale. We are moving on. Musani onanaro ko Kwaundo is one of the presenters as a Voice of Victory Radio. And imbakwani Kurwali Sabaku station is our districts. Mbakawato mojanga wale kwa ache kanisa owe nyakitali ye kanisa. So next week Tibaraji onsibi Gisabaku. Tanga diri district the pastor agirende ando wakwana nambi amule. Now the ones will be next week, tare sita, tare nane mwezi wa sita. Tibaraji onsibi jigereti Gisabaku station Gisabaku district. Aliro rasakuru Gisabaku angana Birongo. Taru the direction agini amoguru karoka, moga Birongo masogo jimi na amoguru town, moga Birongo masogo jimi. Abakuru gesumo gakiamo kama na masogo jimi na amoguru ke umbu na mogo etakiamo kama sogo. Birongo mwale se Gisabaku regatiabu. So one of our district pastors when it comes to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Neraji Baraji on sipi jirigere driondonga. So wa Joyce Monda onsare no mwago goro kwa Robert onsare. Basire tingina yore ngina biara Monda onsare Robert ole ngina Joyce. So bona iga wando onsipi waligere dikeumbu bio box riondonga ario kichaba. Masisi no akolo rio mongino sirete. I know many of you are going there. Wish you well traveling mercy. Today again, as I'm talking, some of us are doing a graduation as lay preachers in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, KCD, Almoino, KC Central Church. So to draga na ujime, enabwa ndiga leo mwako yomo olekuru wa Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is one of our countries in Africa. It's found in Southern Africa. A president, Robert Mugabe. Robert Mugabe had two things, and he didn't like mathematics, but he said he hated 0 and 1. And this is what he said. One thing, Akwanade, Oyokorokwa, Robert Mugabe, if there were numbers which he hated, if number is mathematics, then we are allowed to speak. Some numbers like 1 and 0, or 0 and 1. He was saying these were accusing numbers. Number one, we're accusing number 1, and you may ask why is he not happy with 0? Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. For example, he took 20 million times 0, it becomes 0. 1 billion times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 10 is 0. 1 times 100 is 0. N number multiplied by 0, it becomes 0. Then Mugabe says this. 0 can bring down big numbers to nothing. 0 can bring big numbers to nothing. Some human beings are like 0. I repeat, some human beings are like 0. If you speak and associate with them, no matter how great you are, your value, your culture, your tradition and the custom, they will bring you down. You will be 0. I repeat, Any number multiplied by 0, it is 0. Musaja Robert Mugabe, the first president of Zimbabwe, once said, don't associate yourself with 0. Human beings are like 0. There are some human beings who are like 0. If you associate with them, if you walk with them, and if you speak with them, however great you are in value, value means numbers, in culture, in tradition, custom, and the values, they will bring you down to 0. What about 1? Yes. Any number multiplied by 1 remains the same, unchangeable. No matter how big it is, example, 20 million multiplied by 20, 20 million multiplied by 1, it remains 20 million. 1 billion multiplied by 1, it becomes 1 billion. 100 multiplied by 1, it becomes 100. It is never changed, unchangeable. Some people are like 1. No matter how you touch their life, they will remain the same. Even if you touch them, they will remain the same. They will not grow, they will not change, they will not improve. Just they will remain the same. What kind of person are you, and who are you associated to do? What type of person are you associated with, and the two? What are we saying? May God separate you from anyone carrying these two numbers, 0 and 1. Then I can move up one more with it. I get Montanaro, we're going to Amuakanaro, Gamba, South Africa, as is the Goroka Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's the number, I get the new very. In Nogo, Nayam. In Nogo, 0. Agamana, there no guy younger than I'm the answer who I came Marane Nogo, if I come in Nogo. I can have very Nogo, Amana, there. Monton, the West, you are no Montonga, Nogo, Naya, come in Nogo. It's not a good thing. Nana mbende ansio wa kamara. Yani akaro oji burkane oji ake songa na. The bottom multiplication, addition, subtraction, and take away. But akaro da multiplication no wa ke mara. Oji bentra nega chije chiba chinyinga. Lakini akata ne nogo. Ogo nyake mara na ye ama yakabe nogo. Emia oyake mara ne nogo ne nogo. E billion nyake ne nogo. So abantu bande mbale. Barabumbana ko korenta buya, lakini wa korenta ansi, they bring you down. Barabu ba ko inugo. Na ma yakabere. Neyamo mara ikomi na ikomi. Yani ikomi yani eyamo adiri wonjoli ero is unchangeable. Abandombale no bakuna asobo Kristo mbana gonjoli. One saved, always saved. All knowing, all value. And they are all knowing and they are dictators. They are done with you. In Jerendena, I know Kobayuera amongana yer. Yakatona Colgaria. They mean the window of Kuana. As much as we are on the planet Earth, there are things which we will never change. You go now today. What are we supposed to be? They are not and I want to repeat it. Think as well more and body, and don't go a pencil. A pencil in a dog or KGB, a pencil in a dog or Kajina Jos. A Guinea and the Ngebugato or Toleko, Como, Nana Guinea, that one again, and cheer whether I say Ekaramwe. The gospel in a pencil. In the 21st century, challenges we have with our youths, I may include them like a pencil, and I may quit it the same. Nagi, Ekaramu, Eri Kara, Ego Rugisiringi San, and then Ego Rugisiringi Komi, and then Mia, and a Jinjuata Magoliao. On the Torah pencil, Yatual Obogimo, a big impact in our life. Ekaram, Egorogua pencil. chine chimbaliri chine chimwamu chine njiro chinda buchichole bake bimwana lakini yendo kana na segende ke kwa pesa ruse karamu negendo kera mutu wake kolika eke gusito koro kalikara likare na lilikolika gobona na jakire number 1 ndobwate likara maegaga ndobwate gendo ke gotinye tokoro keraba egende ke gatatu ke ko gare karamu yaro kwe karamu no muti obekire raundi okayebeka ime ekaramu eye tekolika onyateria soko bako ku omuntu nekyo moelio ekaramu ego iketieriwe bindo mitano aso amingora gatugwane egendo kere kenene ase ekaramu eye nelikara egendo gya kabere ndobugate eraba eresa egotoka maega egendo gya gatatu ndobugate omote oyobekire raundi egendo gya kane nande getokorigere mono ngotieri gwere nekyo moelio wike karamu yeto kokoboko kwa monde mana kolika the gospel in a pencil so alimokora aligeria maliko yeso abambe tu mote igoro e pencil yero siri mote asege tabu kaliye korto kolgere lene kwere ne kwa machiko na nara gere iri onde bwensi ogosungu mote igoro cast is the man who hangs on a tree igaba yaudi bonsipi aba Israel bonsipi aba Hebrew barabu ba maeto mondo le kobe ku mote igoro oino yoragere iri na marigana dewaiga onde bwensi ole ko engenda ayesungo mote igoro is cast. Cast is a man who hangs himself on a tree kumanya ba mindo ole bakora engenda ose gomba ka weto mabwa kana kale mangana na rama kongo sana oso maguru ase pensile oji point na kuana ni sana so wale mogoli kege songo a pencil has what we call graphite or a carbon. Number 2, it is made of wood. Number 3, it has an eraser. Number 4, it must be sharpened. And the last one, which is the most important, it must be in somebody's hand. You want to what the graphite, the water sharpening, the water wood, the water eraser, above all, hand. But today I want us to see is from the religious perception. Today to be really good as Christ. And one day to ajire dini. And I repeat, dini tell you it is the people who are there who are wrong. The Muslims are the very good brothers, but there are Muslims who are not good. In the Seventh-day Adventist Church, this is the right church, but the wrong people inside. The PAG Church, Pentecostal Assemblies of God, this is the right church of God, but the wrong people inside. Church of God, this is the right church for God's people, but the wrong people inside. I'm telling you, don't leave your church or your religion, because there are wrong people inside. Nakuwa nana gi. Chidini jionsi binji uwa di majano. Omo jano mbali balimi. Manumune yane. It is the right church. Ekanise engia. Lakini hawa ando tolo imetola wabi. Petongi ubi anando makibia. Ekanise enere ya nyasai. Don't leave it. But we have wrong people inside. Some are the leaders. Some are the followers. Some are the fans. Tumandia soli. Don't leave this church. A pencil has nothing to do when it is not in somebody. We have been in this church for long, and we are still there. And I repeat it. Abanda abange tuwabeire muna maraboni. Amaraboni akalikoro kuna yabe kuliko. Amaraboni kabe kuliko yakalikoro kwa ka chakire koya amajani yakube njere ndo molero olime omana wajaka gouta onya maraboni yakubire igago tigara gokuba no lento molero ngananake banta bange tokubete kanisa ime We will never be changed. The literal light we know about Jesus will never assist you and me, and will never assist others. We are like zero. You must bring them down. Because you are already known down, you go zero. You bring them down. Number one. Aya go kubete mondonde bwasi oja sole ka wakwe mara na igago tigara kaba kelia alenge is not changeable. Mande ose mwange wa anye ngane ya ko wasiri nane ko igule borro change for the better. Igatinge jadi anja waka makuta akaranto. But I come here to remind you and me, included that we have heaven to gain and hell to shine. Intobuate gorodogoch abakreso bane monge nogo na ande yemo enogo nagi totagetio ndage ande igoro na ando osiekereta abande iga bakreso na baba ikomi bago ja solo gwakwe mara ne nogo goko balenta zero. Where are you going? Gotali narwe mo geka no ri na senga juko lakini ne buate big relationship akaro kolgelia pesa ne nogo. I don't know whether I'm talking to somebody. But I'm going to take a look at the Mungu with. Number Kiora seconds. Vanda wanda tuitira vanda wanda mioya kere seconds. Waka wanda ngatera wala wakatera kamogomogia. Andere mbaje wakatera na. Vanda wange tuwachire tuwarandi risiku. Tuwalendera wanda kanisa. Vanda wachire kanisa. Banyora wanda wako gamba wanda no wale kanisa na wale wachako gamba wanda. Abantu bande barule isiku bajire kanisa obotamero bwanya saye banyoro gotoleka bagotera buya bwana asifiwe haleluya ngoya natolenga lakini baoke kanisa ime banyora boroki na baro baraboro bagwatera na boroki bande. Yes, abantu baruwe kanisa bagenda isiku ekera bagotarana baro sire social club yogotarana matanga yogotarana oli bakanyora abana onyakabwate gali ere no yobwate gali oja komukuane onyakabwate piki no ywe piki komukuane onyakago chiera muno kuane ogoro na ande mari ogoro woka. We have made a church as a social club na walitole kole ngaine abuto somete abuto jiede sukuru abuto kolio musara abuto gora jikonda abuto kusibilia abantu jianga yani bono tubwate a church which is segmented. It has no value in a social club. There's not about. We want to you are that matanga ngidoji raso. Ole kwetu ambao tunaitwa Wakristo. Especially the leaders, where I am one of them. Mashiriki naro wakwerwa ntoriko tomano eno mwana jiko mokwane. Nobody ogora gorugesieli. Omobero ni ubako monto irane kanisa. Lakini omosani ona na ara karawa cha kokwego igongoro cia matangazo na ane njangie kanisa na ane mekishwa na aligiri abantu toligibake pass togende birero. It's not bad to do that. Lakini there is another brother or sister, same problem, same issue. He lost a father, he lost a brother, but the first one of his own no kutangaza muri kutangaza lakini moinoga mwama nakanya no morayo ko mwe aro sireliwe mwali kichikali mwabeka maguta chibasa mwabeka chine tumwandetera asinge njondo morayo kanisa. What are we preaching to those ones who don't belong to our leadership? Natangaza today chigali Joseph na walito manyete Joyce ndio ndonga jiwochi walito manyete Robert Monda ndio ndonga doji akora kina bia na kwete and today na libario. But how many on a Friday to watch what and every round to tamanyete? What on Thursday irana gojimaya? Are we changing this church to be a social club as wali bamanyai? Are we changing your Muslim? Are we changing your Pentecostals, your COG, Kanisa Jine Jones? All a good warai. It's very unfortunate warai. that we put a lot of emphasis as a review to kuna. Lakini as a review to kuna, we just leave them at the mercy of God. Osea na wako wana debia. Osea isa na isotu. Yatigana na wasomene kabungu. Jengo ya soma mature kama ngane mature ka. Buno morai. Yezingie disukuru of theology. Lakini ngo ya soma mnangeroji. Isa na isotu kwa soma kwa isa na ibede. Osea no yo mo wa ni wali abakuru. Osea ne kitabu ye kubwati kitabu ya Daniel. Osea no yo mo bo onyomete liraya. Egora mukaya kera munyometa agatama akagenda isikona ndakanyala wana kurusi ko batatu. Osea nanda akategura na somo kunguo na ndo mwirani. Mangana makongusa. Some of us are prostitutes in this church by sinning. Agina de kana ka somo munange maite munele pastor. But it's more than that. That is the love of God which he had for his church. That once we were away the church like this woman Goma Mugungo Osea. Lakini sana sisi kama Mungu vitano vilengea dawa. Abandabo babu suire. Those people abandabo babu suire. Asembeo. Abandabo babu suire asembeo. Imbagese eke mbugu. Yeah. Obo bebo abo boisanira. Ogendra gokuana manganayo. Ebimeli bigo kina aseme gondo yabo. Tibigo somoni. Ebimeli tuasimekire aseme gondo yaito. Tibigo somoni. Ngia komenda gabo. Asayo emegondo yabo yasirire. Asayo tibi kwama chindagira. Bisa kwama abantu bebisako obaragese. Tayatoli gele kabungekyo. Seli solindri akatatu. Maisha na abera to buga lakini anda to lilia kabunge spiritually. The book of Hosea chapter 8 verse 7 has a message for us. And I want to read from the American Amplified Bible, which says, "For they sow in the wind, and they shall live in the whirlwind. The standing grain has no heads. It shall yield no meal. Even if they yield, strangers and aliens will eat it up." Ngoma yangi Hosea bwata in mind. Ngoma yangi Hosea bwata. Agora sana mo wanenya sai. Mangana na rama ko na ki. Ase sana ibere. Abantabo babu suire asembeo. We intue tuabu suire asembeo. Enjerende ekeroko busura nande ngale ko kwanere mbusuru ekale koro kwobori. Ekale koro kwa amaemba. Tigebinde bitoko tuma tokoro kebituma abagirango bamanyere kibando. Abagetutu bamanyere kibando. Abanyali bali bamaete bituma nababasi. Ekere na kwana lingane lyanaki abantabo babusuira asembeo. Omugusi igale ko busura endagera yale ko kwobori. Omajani obusura obori asembeo aliesi kwata kaboko gumburi kogwa. Embeo na beko busuki yake. Ekara jinyaka jiobori jire jingusu. Monekara jiomete. Na boko busura ga yasuka kujimoyine. Enjerere na bona nyara kwa yebi usuire ya soire kena gume. Abona nyango busura kwale ya soire eketale iguru. Oseli kwale ko busura ya gure para. Teguye dia selira baliya. Abantabo babusuira asembeo. Tuabusuira asembeo enjerende naki. Mbage seke mbugu. enjerene na ntogese asomurakera obusure ndagira embura tetwa ekitokoro keke mbugu osembe nyinge kende ngiyo konyora lakini osea na bwate genda okwana ebimeri byabo mbikwa mase migondo yabo gekogara neke mbugu gekogara no murakera omana komenta onye wana bikomera nande bisomoli abantu bebisaku mbali endagere iyo lakini ande watini murandi muya lakini nje narasomire buku yeke gusi eyege songo for they shall show in the wind and they shall leap in the wind wide. Message this morning, it's so simple and clear. Sitoi kile wandu na wange nemi ndone vinge viko fundi wa mitambo aga na isika wangu tara ngonia na butara mutu na bujiduka tara ngonia bintu na ndo beko katara komo after break ndaja kera bunagi inna kitu abusuire asembeo na ane tuwake sira seke mbugu na ndo nyenda gerege kwama how is it related na kinate abandu turgeria nchiri wetera se pencil na special man Barnabas, take over.